So guess what I finally did? You know how I had that fucking rotator cuff issue with my right shoulder, and then I finally did the rehab right, blah, blah, blah. I got the whole fucking thing going. Everything was great, and now my left shoulder's fucked up. So this thing's been fucked up for like a year. I finally said, fuck it. I bit the bullet, and I'm back into rehab. Rehabbing this goddamn thing because I miss going to the gym. I miss lifting weights, and, you know, I got to be honest with you. I really feel like the gym needs me. You know? I mean, anybody can go in there as a young person, all shredded and doing whatever the fuck you're doing, taking pictures of yourself, selfies as you're fucking squatting half the goddamn gym. Anybody can do that, okay? But when you see a 51-year-old, bald, redheaded male with a bad shoulder hobble into the gym, okay, reach down to tie his sneaker and blow out a hammy, slowly drop to his knees, grimacing in pain, refusing help because he's from that generation, under his own power, getting back to his feet, slowly shuffling back out of the gym, leaving his water bottle behind. I like to think that the younger people think, you know, if that guy could have brought his old ass to this gym to suffer that humiliation in front of that entire row of ellipticals, I can't get here four to six times a week. You know, I always felt that I inspired people when I went to the gym. You know, there's a certain vibe that I bring to the gym that you just can't coach it. You can't teach it. It's what I do. You know, most people have the inner ear buds. I don't. I come walking in with the giant fucking Bose noise canceling, you know, like a gold-toed fucking white dude in first class. That's how I come in. You know, plain T-shirt, sweatpants, dressed like fucking Malcolm Young if he did aerobics, right? Rest his soul. That's it. And all these fucking guys with their newfangled fucking exercises, right? I don't even do that. I'm from the generation that's right behind the generation that used to wear the fucking hoodie and then they'd wrap the towel around their neck and then tuck the towel into their sweatshirt. Oh, this is an oldie but a goodie. I told this on the podcast a long time ago, maybe fucking 10 years ago. One time I was living on the Upper East Side. I was living on the Upper East Side of fucking New York, right? And New York Sports Club was the gym I was a member of. And this fucking guy came in. All right? That fucking generation. He had the fucking sweatshirt on with the towel around his neck tucked in, you know, into his neck, right? Then he had Larry Bird short shorts on. This is like mid-2000s where shit was still baggy and everything. He had the fucking Larry Bird short shorts on. He had his socks pulled up to his knees. Old school looking sneakers like Tom McCann or some shit. And he had a headband on with the fucking white dude afro looking like Ken Patera. And he comes in and he was lifting weights, and every set he'd make this noise. He'd bring it down and then up, and he'd go, yeah, yeah. Super loud. The whole gym looking over, but you were scared of the guy because he was like, fuck, I don't know what this guy would rip your arm off like a gorilla. He was going, yeah. And then the best part was on the last one, when he shouldn't have done one more rep, when he was forcing the last rep through, he'd go, yeah. So we're over at the fucking whatever, the barbell rack, whatever you call it, dumbbell, kettlebells, whatever they are now. They were just fucking dumbbells back in the day. And this guy is on the other side of the gym going, yeah, yeah. And we're fucking crying, laughing, but there's mirrors everywhere. So you got your head down because I don't want to fucking deal with this guy. This guy looks like he's one of these guys that had 8-ball every night in the 70s and somehow lived to tell about it. I don't want to fuck with this guy. Hey. Yeah. For a fucking hour. It was one of the worst workouts I ever got, other than my abs from laughing. But it was probably the hardest. I probably laughed that year. And it was that thing where you're connecting with strangers, just looking and just fucking closing your eyes, tears coming out. And then, of course, dropping the weights. Boom, boom. Every fucking set. Love the guy. But anyway, I want to get back to the gym. I want to be that guy. I want to be a fucking spectacle. You know, I do hate the gym is those fucking douches who spend a half hour stretching. You know, it's like, go take a fucking yoga class. Let's go. You see all these people waiting to stretch. 2 places where you can never get a spot. The place where you stretch and then the bench. Everybody fucking benches. You know? You don't want to stand in line? Go to the squat rack. That right there, that's like fucking global entry to the gym. Go into the leg room. There's nobody in there. I think that's changing though, because when I was lifting earlier this year before I fucked up my shoulder. There were a lot of people in there. Actually, they never used to be, and I was actually psyched because I ran out to somebody that I know. He goes, "Hey, I saw you at the gym. I saw you like 3 times. You always seem like you just fucking got your Bose headset on. You don't want to talk to anybody." He goes, "You do legs a lot," and I was psyched. Because I never did legs. I was fucking so my shoulders are fucked up. I didn't do any back fucking work. All you did was bench press, curl, you did tries, and then you did whatever those fucking things on either side of your neck are. Your trapeze. That's all you did, which I guess goes down your back. But you just worked it. You just wanted to have no neck. That's what you wanted. You wanted a big chest, fucking biceps, big arms. That's all you did. And I never did my back. So everything was all strong on the front, and my back was just like mush. So I don't know. Whatever the fuck that did, now I got bad shoulders. So there's one for you, everybody. Make sure you do your squats. Make sure you do equal on both sides so you're not imbalanced.